All sports, all plays. Yeah. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. 365, we making the plays. You talking the game, get you to the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety, topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. Hitting the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, like working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays.
11, count them, 11 days until we see a professional football snap at the Hall of Fame game. That's right. Realize it. We're less than 2 weeks away from the Hall of Fame game and the kickoff of the 2022-23 NFL season. What's up, everybody? It's the Touchdown Crew coming to you live on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Itch, Snitch, whatever. Coming all facets of the ASAP Sports Network. Make sure you go ahead and visit them. ASAPTVnetwork.net. Visit us on our Facebook official page, the Touchdown Crew official page at facebook.com/TDC.ASAP. And John, of course, kicks us off with Go Cowboys. We're already doomed for failure, folks, when we have to lead off with that. But anyway, to my immediate right is Coach Bennett, the person who is so agile. He can go from being in the light of the sun to a normal, somewhat manageable studio. Like, what's up, Coach Bennett? How are you, sir?
Man, good, man. It's good. Took a vacation. I'm back. I'm ready. Football time now.
That's right. Football time. We're back. You know what? We shouldn't even take vacations, but we do. We're human. Person who's never on vacation is the Mike, not the Mike that you're thinking of. No, not the handsome Mike. No, this is the more handsome Mike. He's also a coach. Coach Mike, how you doing, man? How you doing?
Everything's good. Everything's good. I didn't take a vacation, but I was off last week. I had to go to coaching school. I'm
But listen, that's coaching school is like camp for you folks over there. You got to rub elbows with some real high end coaches. You're going to try to pick their brains and everything like that. Come on now, that ain't work. That's a vacation. That's a field trip.
Networking, always getting better.
Absolutely. All right, well, gentlemen, we got a little bit to discuss, just a tad. We've been out for a week or two or so we are going to go ahead and get right into it. So we have a few things. Number one, of course, the Rams got their Super Bowl ring. They got their bling bling. I mean, honestly, I think it's the way of the future where every ring is going to have a picture or an image of a stadium inside of it. I don't know. It is what it is. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and talk about their ring. We're going to go ahead and talk about when the Cowboys could get their next ring. I don't know. Coach wants to make fun of the Patriots not having an OC or DC. I'll let him have his rant. I'll let him have his rant. New helmets and alternate uniforms. There are 12 teams right now that have some sort of alternate or even throwback. Eagles, 2. They go with the metallic black, and they're going to go ahead back with their ugly-ass green.
Oh, y'all going to that ugly Patriot snapping the ball.
That is ugly ass green. Kelly, they can name it Kelly. Kelly not green, Karen Kellen. It's a Kelly green. God, that is ugly. Anyway, I like their black helmet though. I do, and we'll talk about that. But
I actually like the dish better.
Yeah. First, let's go right down and dive in deep to the desert. Because Kyler Murray got paid. Kyler Murray got paid. Let me say it again. Kyler Murray got paid. Question is, did he get paid too much there, Coach Bennett? What do you think?
Get paid, young man. Get paid. Hey, to be honest with you, I mean, that's the market. He brought his team to the playoffs. He's second, third highest paid? I wouldn't have gave him that, but you had to. It's how the market is. And just think about it, Charles. I know you're getting ready to say something. I know I'm gonna say this. If he is second highest paid, and I think out of his years he made it to the playoffs once, and he's been injured, what do you think Lamar's gonna get? Well, that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, that's a whole nother conversation, but hopefully in another 10 to 15 minutes. So
yeah,
we'll be talking about that.
Honestly, truthfully, I never hate on nobody getting their money. I hate it. I wouldn't have gave it to him, but he's that much important for the team. And you got to understand too, him and the head coach, they're like this. They're hooked to the hip because his offense can't run without somebody like Kyler Murray, and Kyler Murray can't probably go anywhere else.
But let me ask you this before we go to Mike. So let me ask you, you honestly think so? Kyler Murray, of course, that this is the new breed of quarterback that the NFL is used to now. You know, the dual threat. You got the scrambler, you got the thrower, improviser, all that rolled into one. You honestly don't think that the college kids that are coming out now, I'm not saying this year or next year, but I'm saying coming down the road, you honestly don't think that Kyler Murray can be replaced and another quarterback can't go into that system?
Yeah, but the NFL, especially coaches now, especially young coaches, they're all about the now. You got to win now. I mean, look at Carolina. Matt Rule is this close to being fired at any moment, at any second.
Oh, he's gone. I'm going to make that prediction. He's gone. So
you have to have a good quarterback. I mean, only guys like Bill Belichick, they won some Super Bowl rings, can do dumb things and be fine, and we look over it. I just think he has to. The only thing about Kyler Murray, he's never been healthy a full season, period. He's always been hurt. The year before that he make the playoffs is because he was out the last 6 weeks. Now you're not gonna have your best receiver for the first 6 weeks. I got to go back and actually really look. Who do you have at receiver right now? You have a running back was injury prone last year. So, and then you don't have, but by paying him, you sacrifice probably his the fact why you couldn't sign Chandler back.
Yeah,
because you was going to pay for him. And then now you have JJ Watts. We all know has 4 or 5 seasons. JJ Watts is always out every year with some kind of bicep or a tricep injury.
He's out with something.
So I understand why you have to do it because it's a quarterback and you want to make him happy, and that's where the market price is going. But in reality, they're going to struggle this year. The first 6 games is going to be very, very hard, and it's going to be on Kyler Murray. And then when that receiver come back, guess what happens? Kyler Murray probably going to get hurt because he's going to be scrambling a lot more because you don't have anybody. Who do you have that's going to get open?
I don't know anymore. I don't know. It's like, they did all their resources. 5 years, $230.5 million. Coach Mike, break this down for me, man. You'd be the head coach. You think this quarterback is worth that much?
And you take out the injury, but they're looking at the upside of it. Like we went through the injuries with him. We have to make sure we get the ball out of his hand. Let's not try to go deep routes all the time. I think they're gonna have a lot of dink and dunk. Here, play catch, get it out of his hand, get it out of his hand. Let's try to play it safe until our receiver get back in 6 weeks. Then we can take a shot every once in a while, not too deep, not too long holding the ball, not sending 4 receivers all deep is one of the things they need to stop trying to do. They want the home run ball all the time. Is he good enough to receive that? Yes, I think so. I mean, at the market value, I think he earned it. I think there's some people who probably he shouldn't be the second highest, but going into the next conversation, you definitely got to play Lamar now. But different business, different organization, they might not have the same mindset. I don't know why not, but they might not have the same mindset.
I forgot they did get Marquise Brown.
Yeah, I just looked at it right now. They got Marquise Brown, AJ Green. They receiving core not bad.
It's AJ Green. Come on, man. AJ Green, he lost a lot of stuff last year. But but you don't have you can keep a safety over the top because you don't have a threat, a vertical, not even a guy that's going to beat you in the middle of the field right now.
So the thing is, can Kyler go ahead and actually produce $230 million worth of stats with the receiving core that he has right now?
But what do you consider? But what do you consider producing?
So all right, so let's put it this way: $230 million. Your ass is getting me 40 touchdowns, either by running or throwing. Your ass is getting me 40,000 yards, and the way Kyler goes, between 300 to 500 yards rushing. Can you do it?
I don't know 40.
Yeah, I'm trying to count that the 40 is the hard part. Like
I don't know 40, but
you gotta produce. That's all I'm saying is the numbers have to ante up.
But if you flip it and say, instead of looking at the touchdowns, let's look at wins and losses. Can we? I didn't have him going to the playoffs.
That's not fair though.
But you have to.
So but here's why I say it's not fair. Wins and losses can be won on defense, can be won on special teams. It can be just won on dumb luck. Okay, you can go ahead and go 11-6, and like half those wins the defense gave you. What did you do to pull that weight? What did you do to go ahead and pull that weight for the money that you're being paid?
I don't think he's on that kind of team. Like when you think a defensive team carrying somebody, you think of Baltimore automatically. You think of the Chicago Bears carrying that team where, like Baltimore, you had, I don't even remember, is it Trent Dilfer? And his job was not losing.
Are we gonna go to Trent Dilfer now?
But I'm saying when you're saying a defense win the team, you just need an offense you need a quarterback not to lose a game.
Okay.
And with Kyler trying not to lose a game with him.
But is that Arizona? Is Kyler put in that position to not lose the game, or is he there to go ahead and win the game?
He has to win the game.
He has to, yeah.
You look at the defense, you have no pass rush, you can't stop the run now, and you have your best defensive lineman. TJ Watts is good when he's in the game, but the issue is even when he was at Houston, he couldn't never stay healthy.
He's gonna play half the season.
Yeah, so regardless of it, he has to carry the team. And I just think when you look at certain guys, it's not more so when you pay $50 million a year, it's not the regular season, because in your mind, you're gonna make the playoffs in a lot of people's mind. Because think about it, you think of all the top quarterbacks, they're playoff teams, but like Aaron Rodgers doesn't get knocked for his regular season. He gets knocked for what he does in the playoffs. That's where you be like, oh, you're not worth the money, because you can pay the $40 million. Dak Prescott gets paid $30-some million. He's going to make the playoffs, but he ain't going to go past second round, depending on who they play. I think when you look at the quarterbacks, is more so playoffs is you worth the money than anything.
All right. John Moreau commenting in there, Eagles do not fly with broken wings. Obviously, we'll get to that.
Here we go.
He's just a ball buster right there. But Damian said Kyler Murray definitely knit. I think he meant not. Worth the $230 million. He got overpaid and overhyped.
I don't never say nobody got overpaid. If that organization pay him, then that's what he's worth to them.
Oh, really? I
mean,
so nobody overpays for players, right? Nobody ever does that.
No, I'm not saying they ever do, but I don't think Kyler Murray is like overpaid. What are you, when you considering next to who? You gonna say, oh, next to Tom Brady, he's considered overpaid. Next to Aaron Rodgers,
Tom Brady was always underpaid.
No, I'm saying next to them, you're gonna say he shouldn't have got that. Tom Brady should get that. But then you go look at the Jets quarterback. Is he overpaid if he go to the Jets and he take his spot?
Well, I think the Jets have so much money because they don't pay for talent. Just saying.
I don't think he's overpaid. I just don't think the money's worth the playoff wins, if that makes sense.
Well, so all right, when you go ahead and you price talent, now obviously the quarterback is the most important member of that team, especially on the offense. He's the most important member. He's the one that handles the ball 80% of the time. So, what is the value of the quarterback? It's always going to be higher than everybody else. But what are you basing it on?
But
stats, wins, or what are you basing it on?
But that's the thing, Charles. When you compare, like Mike said, when you compare Tom Brady, when you know Tom Brady, and I'm just going as a defensive side. When you look at Tom Brady, he's going to try to outsmart you.
Yeah.
When you look at somebody like Kyler Murray, and you can even say Lamar Jackson, they have the luxury to out-athlete you. And that's one of those things that even in the game plan, you still have to have a guy count for him. Like, you still have to worry about him. Because when healthy, this guy's on the truth, when he's healthy, he's good. They were winning. It's just the injuries just hit them all the time. So I think that's the thing about it. When you look at him, he makes defensive still think, because you still, regardless of the situation, you still got to keep a man to count for him. If it's in the run game, you still got to count for him. If it's the RPO, you still got to count for him. Like, even if it's a scramble, like even your ends just can't rush upfield, because if you give him a lane and he sees it, he can hit it and he can go for 40, 50 yards. So there's a lot that comes with it, with him getting paid for it.
And that's one of the things that Kyler does well. Kyler can not only throw the ball well, he can also run the ball well as well.
Yes. So you have to account for that, and you can't put him in that same category with the Tom Brady's or the Justin Herberts.
Nobody's ever going to be put in the same category as Tom Brady. Let's just face facts.
Well, you're
not going to go ahead and have that many Super Bowl rings, that many playoff victories, that many times going and winning the division all the time. I mean, Mahomes may do it eventually. Kyler Murray may do it eventually. Hell, Trey Lance may do it eventually. But right now, nobody's in that category of Tom Brady.
What I mean by that, okay, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry to go. I totally disrespect you. I'm gonna do it again.
Totally
but what I'm saying is, if you take the throwing quarterbacks, Kyler Murray doesn't fit in that category. He's not that guy that fits in there. He's with Lamar. They're in a total different category. So for his team being Arizona looks around, they need him. Because without Kyler Murray, they're going for a top 5 draft pick next year. So the money is worth it, and plus you add the value of where the money market is. You have to give them that money. Like, there's no ands, ifs, buts. You have to give them the money. The only thing is, now for me, and Charles, you hear me, you're gonna hear me say it all year. I don't care about what you do in the regular season. Regular season don't make you who you are. It's what you do in the playoffs. That's where your money comes in my opinion. That's what makes you think you deserve the big money.
John saying that they're offsetting the cost of Kyler Murray's contract. Bears are now $16, where they used to be 12. Hot dogs are 12 before they were 8. So they're already raising costs up there in Arizona. So, Coach Mike, any last words on the Kyler Murray fiasco in AZ?
He's healthy. I think they got a chance to make the playoffs. They're in a tough division, but I think he deserved the money. If the organization gonna pay him, he deserved it.
Okay.
If they make the playoffs, that means the Eagles don't.
What? How you drop the Eagles? We're winning the division. That's my cross. The question you sent was, who shocks you? I want Jalen Hurts to shock.
So you mean to tell me we go to is Kyler worth the money to Eagles ain't making the playoffs? Will you stop trying to combine conversations? Come on, man. Come on, man. We'll talk about stats separately. We have a whole show to do with that.
Man, I was just trying to get Judd. I'm trying to get Judd Monroe here fired up, baby.
Oh yeah, he's Cowboys ain't doing shit.
Nothing.
All right, hey, Kyler goes ahead, gets paid. What does this do for the rest of the quarterbacks that are looking to get paid? And who's next? Are we thinking Lamar? Are we thinking somebody else? Setting the bar at quarterback for agents. Even if it's your mama, going to go ahead and negotiate your contract. But whatever the case may be, who's getting paid next? Are we talking about another big ceiling? Are we talking about a new highest paid quarterback? What's coming down the road? What's in the thing with Lamar? Malik Willis, rookie quarterback, signed with Tennessee. Tannehill might be out the door. Tannehill could be testing a market maybe. I don't think he's going to get paid top 5 quarterback money, but who the hell knows? I don't know. What's next with the people at quarterback? Mike, what do you think?
Tannehill definitely not getting that kind of money. He got to go somewhere else, prove himself without Derrick Henry. That's first and foremost for him. Lamar Jackson is number one on that list for next getting paid. And I believe, if you don't agree, he is definitely worth more than Kyler. He is more important to them to Baltimore than Kyler is to Arizona. That offense doesn't move without Lamar.
Well, actually, it did. When Lamar went down, it still moved. It didn't move as well, but it still moved. But yeah, it's again the same thing goes is like Coach Bennett was saying. It's like, hey, you proved to me in the playoffs, and that's where your money comes. You look at Lamar. Lamar has more interceptions than touchdowns. How do we gauge that?
Hey,
go ahead. I'll wait.
But he gets you to the playoffs. He gets you to the party, and he's still young. I think a lot of it is. I say it again. A lot of it has to do with the OC and what they run, what they believe in. When you think about Baltimore Ravens, even before Lamar came, it is defense first, and that's where they held their hat to. They hang their hat on playing defense, controlling the clock.
And then they want to double tight too heavy too.
You said what, Mike?
They enjoy they in love with double tight almost 80% of the game. They want double tight, like one receiver going deep.
Yeah, they want the tight ends, they want the fullback, and they're pulling. Yeah. I have to say they're probably the highest rate on having a fullback in the NFL right now. So they are a run first team. Getting Lamar now, I'm a run first and run second team. And if you happen to stop that, now I can throw it to my tight end because that's who I have. I have young receivers. So, but he's still worth the money because he took them to the playoffs. He's still worth the money because you look at the other guys that got paid. He took them to the playoffs and he's an MVP.
Oh, all right. We got to throw that MVP 3 years ago. 3 years, you were the MVP. You were on Madden.
But Charles, think about it. Kyle Murray got what he got, and how many playoff games he won?
0.
Boom. So you got paid that. Now you flip it to Lamar. When I'm healthy, we made the playoffs. We won 1. And when I'm healthy, I'm considered a MVP of the league. There's no question about it.
Let me ask you this. What is the success of Baltimore with the supporting cast of Lamar? Because in 2019, he went 13-2 as a starter. That was his MVP year. He went 7-5 as a starter last year. So what is the supporting cast with Lamar? Because it seems to me that this MVP needs some homies to go ahead and actually help him out, because it doesn't seem like that's the case anymore.
I mean, anybody that's MVP, you have a supporting cast. If you go back, and I tell people all the time, this is why I say I don't see Cincy winning the division, because if you go back to when everybody was pretty much somewhat healthy, they was the number 1 team in the division. They were in the front runner, but Harbaugh tricked off like 3 games where he just went for it. Oh, let's go for 2 instead of kicking 3 goals instead of going overtime.
So you're going to put this on the coach, I assume.
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying they were leading the division. Like everybody thought Cincy. Everybody forget Cincy wasn't the number 1 team in the division halfway through the season. Then on top of that, once you flip it, you lost your entire secondary. Hell, at one point they was in the stands looking for people. Hey, you sir, you look like you can play a little bit. Come play the corner. You put all that together. Now you actually reloaded your secondary. You got another safety you took from the Saints as an all-pro player. Plus, you got everybody's coming back. Now people forget about Dobbs. Everybody all of a sudden just said they didn't know who J.K. Dobbs is. You got now your 1,000-some yard running back. Plus Lamar's coming back healthy, and on top of that, This is a money year. This is the end of contract year. So he's going to be on it, like studying the game, trying to doing extra work, because he knows it's do or die. Either I get this money or I don't. And unlike him that I like, he might complain on Twitter, say get money or whatever, but he can't. He's coming to camp. He's focused on football, and he's not talking about what I deserve. He's talking about winning football games. So you got to respect that.
But he's telling his mom he needs to get paid. Mom, I need a little bit of an allowance money. Come on, help me out here.
Of course, that's her job. That's her job. Because Charles,
can somebody tell me and explain this to me? Both coaches, I'm going to give you input on it. Having your mom as an agent, is the kid out of his mind?
I think every situation is different, and that kind of to piggyback that everybody kind of knows is that father-son relationship. Can you separate business from family? Can you separate coach from dad? So if you're able to say, hey, we in business mode, and I'm gonna talk to you like a business person, and once we say we out of work, you back to mom. We can't have hey, I need 30 minutes of this. I need 30 minutes. Hey, this is business time. Or we talking business, we talking business. If we talking family, we talking family. We can't intertwine that. We got to be able to separate it. If you unable to separate the two, it'll never work. Because you'll start taking things personal.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah. But the other coach, Coach Vic Bennett, Victor Bennett.
Yes, sir.
Mama as your agent. Would you even allow that? Would you even consider that?
Ooh, mama gonna take care of me, baby. Hey, I can't speak on everybody else, mama. My mama was, I promise you, as soon as not Lamar, as soon as Mary stuff came across the screen, she texts, we got him. She gonna say, hey, look, baby, we about to
hey. Honey, you need to come over after church. We gotta talk about your contract. Did you see what college just got paid?
Hey,
bitch, we gotta top that.
Boy, my mom, look, it's any matter of fact, that's any woman in my life. They're gonna be like, hey, baby, we about to get paid. And they look, and they gonna be they're gonna be tough. And they coming in and say, hey, look, if we not close to this number right here, don't even call me. Don't even look. That's not even talk. And not have a conversation.
Yeah, you ain't getting a Christmas card. You ain't getting anything from me here. You need to come up with some. You need to go ahead and show me the money.
Yep, because as soon as it calls, she's hey, I text mom. She gonna be like, I'm already on it. I'm talking to the owners right now, and I'm telling them right now. If we're not anywhere near Kyler, who's not an MVP.
Call me back in 5 minutes, Lamar. We'll get you. You gotta have some piece of paper to sign.
Hey, nah, I just honestly, truthfully, man, I don't know. I can't speak on everybody. I know for a fact, like I said, the women in my life, they go take care of me. They gonna say, baby, because you know your mama, she already hyping you up as it is. Baby, yep. You know you better than Aaron Rodgers.
Man.
You look, and then all of a sudden Kyler Murray get that money. Baby, you look at him. He's 4'5". He just runs around. He didn't even win a playoff game. And he's not an offensive MVP. Oh, don't worry, baby. I love you. We got this.
Yeah, we got this. You're better than Patrick Mahomes. You're all world, man. Just because you ain't got 7 championship rings, you just haven't been in the league long enough. That's it. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Oh my God. 813-699-5353. If you want to join the conversation with your voice. If you want to go ahead and comment, we're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitch. Any social media platform that you can imagine, we're probably on it. Damian is going ahead and quoting us from YouTube. Cap needs a job. Yeah. No, he doesn't. He don't need a job. He's fine. And plus, the way I heard that his last workout went, I think he's just going to stay home and twiddle his thumbs and collect that Nike money or whatever's left of it. John, of course, going ahead and still bashing. Only way the Eagles win if they find another Vince Powell sitting in a bar somewhere in Philly. Oh, wow. Do we even take his comments anymore? Do we? I mean, he knows the number. He calls my regular show all the time, so you just go ahead and call in and make it. But yeah, there's a quarterback. Like I said, Malik Willis. Excuse me, Malik Willis. signs his rookie tenure over in the Titans. How close is Tannehill to be gone, or is Malik pose any type of threat right now, or do we give him at least a year or two?
Mike, you want to go?
Hey, Tannehill's looking over his shoulder like he walking down the back alley. I know that much.
Does this give him more motivation?
Anytime you don't want to teach somebody, that means the rumors has already started within the locker room.
Ooh.
The locker room is supporting that boy, Malik, and he is upset about it because he knows all I really do is hand the ball off to Derrick Henry. And if I end up with 10 plus interceptions, if he get 5 interceptions in the first 3 games, he's done. He done.
Yep.
Nah, he's not. First off, he ain't gonna have that many interceptions because they about to give it to that man in the backfield. Hey, they already said, hey man, you well rested, Mr. Henry. You well rested because you took half the year off. So they're gonna feed him. I think it's more so what happens in the playoffs because everybody came back on defense, so their defense is sound. That pass rush is still there, so they're gonna be strong. And then you look at the division, Houston, Texas is the Texans. They got their years away. And you look at Jaguars, there's no telling what you're gonna see out of the Jaguars. So that's 4 teams, and then you just gotta beat the Colts 1 out of 2 times. So now, the division is. Go ahead.
I agree 100%. I got a question. Let me tell you why I think Malik. This is the coach side. Malik gives me a chance to start looking at that Kyler Murray and Lamar Jackson effort where you got to account for my quarterback. So now it takes pressure off of Derrick Henry, and he can still because you can have 8 in the box, but one of them better account for my man over here. I don't have to account.
I agree with you 100%, but I don't know.
There's not a whole lot of fear when you say Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of fear there. I mean, there's not going to be a lot of fear there when you say Malik Willis either, but you know, show the kid might show you what he can do, and then all of a sudden fear starts rolling in other people's eyes.
I agree with you.
Henry.
I agree with you.
Form of fashion. I'm doing that.
Yeah.
I agree with you. They probably had, depending on how Malik.
And you know something too? It's like, how long is Derrick Henry going to be able to carry the rock?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you go ahead and hand the ball off to him 25, 30 times a game, that's going to wear and tear. Do you really think he's going to make a 17-game season, possibly 18 next year?
But the thing is, though, Charles, the difference between like Derrick Henry, and you have to give a lot of credit with the offensive scheme and the lineman. He's not getting hit by linebackers or D linemen. Like he's going against. So when he gets hit, 9 times out of 10, if he gets hit by a linebacker, he just folds. Like he just flops. Like he doesn't. When you see Derrick Henry all his phenomenal runs, they're like the hole is wide open, and he just stiff arms a safety.
So he's not somebody that's going to go ahead and truck somebody over and break tackles.
Somebody has to show me film where he ran through a linebacker.
Gotcha.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen him run through a linebacker or D lineman. So when it's like when they touch him, or I'm not gonna say when they touch him, when they tackle him, like he just falls down. Like only time I see him running through somebody is when it's a safety or if it's a corner. So he's not really getting like the hits that we think, because again, he's not really getting hit.
Yeah.
You got like
a lot of linebackers. He almost bigger than a lot of linebackers.
Yeah, so it's kind of that's one of those things. Now eventually he's gonna lose his leg. He's gonna lose the speed. He's not gonna just catch out on everybody like he is. But I just really think that he's just blessed compared to a lot of running backs where you're smaller and you're the same size. You're going against D linemen. You're getting hit because the credit of his blocking, the scheme. Tennessee has a great scheme. Just the issue is again is if you can get them Tannehill to throw the ball 28 plus times, they're in trouble. So I think they use Malik as a package deal because you got to realize they got new receivers. So they just hired a rookie. So they're still trying to teach him and everything else. They don't have vets in the passing game. So they're going to count it.
So we got Damian says AFC South equals the NFC East. Just a big pile of yogurt, chocolate yogurt.
Damian, who's your team?
That's my next question because I need to know.
Damian, who's your team? Because you shooting shots.
You better say Kansas City.
Yeah.
He's gonna say Kansas City or somebody.
He's gonna say the Baltimore Stallions. That's what he's gonna say. That's his team. Oh man, yeah. So there's a job opening to hand the ball off over there in the Tennessee Titans organization, because apparently that's all they really do. They go ahead and bring in a few receivers, but they don't do anything different. They just go ahead and, hey, hand the ball off to this guy. Okay, on 2, break. That's it. That's the whole play. You don't even need to go ahead. You just tell the defense when you get up to the line, hey, we're going to hand the ball off to this guy. Try to stop him. On 2, ready. That's it. So, anywho, make sure you go ahead and like us on Facebook, facebook.com/TDC.ASAP. And we're a part of the ASAP Sports Network, all over on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and online at www.asaptvnetwork.net. Make sure you go ahead and check it out. A lot of great shows on there talking about everything from cricket to wrestling. My God, wrestling. Anyway, that's another story for another show. Damien says the Bears.
Oh, man, please say you're joking.
Now, do the Bears face the Eagles at all this year?
I want to say they might be on that schedule.
Because if we're doing that, we're doing a 3-hour touchdown cruise special on whatever damn night or day that game is. And it's going to be me and Mike hosting it.
We got that division.
Yeah. So anyway, if there's a game on, we're doing a 3-hour special covering the
December 18th at noon.
Oh, we could do a Christmas show. Yeah. Pre-Christmas show. I like it. I like it a lot.
I think he playing with my emotions. He ain't no Bears.
Nah, he's a Bears fan. He's a Bears fan.
He ain't doing yeah.
Hey, at least you know after the end of the year you're gonna have the top number 2 pick in the draft.
Yeah.
$175 million to play with.
And you guys went ahead and traded away a 7th round pick for N'Keal Harry, but the other Mike ain't here to defend himself on that one. All right, hey, listen, we got a little bit of bling to talk about. Rams got their new ring, and just as a special presentation, let's go ahead and take a look at that said ring right now. Honestly, I don't think there is one part of this ring that's not covered in diamonds. That's how heavy it is. All right, so let's talk about the ring. Beautiful ring. Honest to God, I think they get bigger and better every year. I mean, we saw the Buccaneers ring last year, and they were the first ring to go ahead and do the whole, we're going to twist off the top and boom, you got Raymond James Stadium in there. Now it's like every ring is doing that now. Every ring is going to be doing that.
Because we trendsetters. But that's another story.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Trendsetters. Yeah, let's go get a quarterback that's won a ring more times than any human being possible. I mean, my word. So anyway,
hold on. So that's what we get ready to do?
Yeah.
You gonna say that?
Yeah.
Okay. Apple, let's go bring Steve Jobs and make Apple what it is today. Doug, I'm mad because we're smart and say, hey, look, we got everything you need.
Wait. Let's just face facts right here. You guys couldn't get it done on your own, so you had to bring somebody that knows how to get the damn job done.
Duh.
It's simple. That's it.
That's called.
I mean, I'm not a fan. I mean, but ain't that the game is played?
That's business.
No, I'm saying though.
Let me ask you a question.
That sounds like a hurt fan with a guy that left.
You couldn't get the job done, so you went to a a all-star farm system and you picked out the best prospect.
Oh, don't be mad because we can draft better than you guys.
Excuse me? 6th round, we get a Hall of Famer, best ever.
That's a needle.
That trumps everything.
You're right.
That trumps everything.
Yes,
I don't care what you can say about the previous draft or about how we're busted.
No.
You guys took a quarterback at number 1 or 2, and it sucked.
Not previous. I'll never say previous. We're going to say from 2022 down. And you got one good guy. One. I give you your credit. Look. You drafted him. You groomed him. You made him who you are. We make
Ty Law, Teddy Bruschi, all draft picks. You can't say that. Come on.
Mike, my man making his money went up when he came to Tampa.
Gronkowski,
look,
all drafted by New England.
Mike, tax-free. My man got a clothing line coming out. He getting drunk on tequila.
Yes, my man.
He's on Mike. He has
Brady, thanks for coming to my team and winning us a Super Bowl, my man.
Subway commercial, and he doesn't eat bread. Think about that. He has a Subway commercial, and he doesn't eat half the stuff that's on it.
What a fake!
Subway.
What a poster boy he is.
He gets the salad.
No, some of them he can't eat because he can't eat tomatoes. He don't eat tomatoes. So again,
you don't eat tomatoes. Tomatoes are good.
No, I don't think he eats tomatoes.
No, really?
Yes, yeah, for I read his diet. It's crazy. But so again, Charles, I want to thank you for the one guy that came from New England, left New England, and we're in the Super Bowl. We're talking Super Bowl.
And Gronkowski didn't have anything to do with that either, right? And we drafted him too.
Okay, I'll take him too.
Okay.
Because look, I'll take him too.
Yeah, of course you would.
But hey, this is going off the subject because we're gonna twist.
Yeah.
But no, honestly, truthfully, man, I love the rings, man. Honestly, I've actually seen. I actually held and had. I put it on my hand. 3 of the New England Patriots Super Bowl rings. We had Ty Warren, who's from College Station. We knew him. Well, I know him, and he pretty much he had him, and he let us see him. One of my homeboys actually dropped one. Boy, you talking about his when he dropped it. It was so hey. So, but I like it. I like the style where you show the stadium. That's something different because you get to the point where it's like you're trying to one up somebody, and so like
diamonds,
so it's like we're gonna add more diamonds and everything else. Hey, show the stadium inside of it, and I can't say for California because it's different. Like that's good for Tampa. Raymond James Stadium because that's what it's known for. That's kind of bring the home, the culture, and you see it in the ring. Because usually you see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you see world champion, boom, boom, boom. Now you show the stadium that's nice. Like I said, I like it.
It's a brand new stadium, so that's one of the things that they harping on. Is a brand new one.
Yeah.
The next somebody gonna have to have the stadium encrusted with diamonds.
So here are some of the highlights, some little facts about it. It is a 0.12 carat trophy base to represent the team's 12 regular season wins. Palm trees on either side of the trophy celebrate LA, which that should celebrate Florida, but whatever. 0.26 carats of diamonds to commemorate the franchise's 26 total postseason wins. And Twitter just went ahead and blocked my ass. Player names featured on a plate that mimics the stadium's video board. Did you see that? I didn't even notice that. That's kind of cool. Rams season ticket members will receive an email with early bird purchase opportunity. The general public will be able to jump on a wait list by filling out the form from here. Oh, yeah. I see that. Here, let me see if I can go ahead and hold on. Let me share this real quick. Because, yeah, that is kind of cool, actually, if I do say so myself. So, like I said, we saw the video of it and everything, so I'm not going to go ahead and spend a huge amount of time on it. But you take a look, the Aaron Donald. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. No, I can't. So, You got the Aaron Donald on the banner. It kind, yeah, you're right. It's a little bit of the video board, the way they have it. We not me. I don't know what that means. Have you ever heard of that? We not me.
That's a team motto that they go by.
Yeah, if you I read his book, The Head Coach, and that's one of the big things. He has like I have to show it. I don't have it with me right now. It's a triangle, and in the middle it says "We not me," and it's just the building blocks of what he stands for to get us where we need to be. It's actually pretty good.
And it's like, you know what? This is a 2-tier ring, because right now you see it's the roof on the inside, and then I guess you open it up again, and there's the stadium. So it's a 2-tier. That's kind of cool. But anyway, let me stop this because I'm getting ads. But yeah, so it's like it's not even you unscrew the top and then all of a sudden you go ahead and see the stadium. No, you unscrew the top and you see the roof, and then you have to take the roof off, and then you see the actual stadium itself. And then the whole top half of the ring is like the opening, like, it's, remember, this is not a dome. It's an open air stadium. It's an enclosed roof. But on the sides, it's open. So on the side of the ring, on the side of the top of the ring, you see the pillars and the formation of the stadium. So yeah, it is a really sweet ring. Really sweet. All right, let's see here. John says, what's the value on that ring? Actually, I don't know. Somebody take a look at that, because I keep getting ads over here. I don't want to keep showing them.
Probably like $90,000.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. The Pats will never find another gem they did with Brady. Nobody's going to find a gem like Brady. I'm sorry. That does it. Damian says Rams ring looks better than the Super Bowl ring the Bucks got. Yeah, they do. And that ring.
Hold on.
Hang on. That ring looks like a ripoff of the Lakers. Never mind. Anyway, go ahead. Go ahead, Coach.
Damien, it looks better than the 1985 Chicago Bears ring.
Ooh.
If you want to say it. I think, look, since we talking about 85, they probably had, the one little ring, probably a little wooden, had that one little diamond.
One diamond in the middle.
Are you talking about, you want to talk about rings? You ain't never seen the Chicago Bears ring because you wasn't even born or alive to see when they actually won some games.
So hold on. Yeah. You know what? Let's take that into perspective here. Now, obviously, this is a Google search, but you see both rings. You see the Bears ring, which I think is this one. This one's like something. This one against the Rams ring. Come on now. Come on. There's no competition. Just stop. Anywho.
Oh, it says, hey, I looked it up. It says between $30,000 to $50,000 based on the jury.
That's it? Really?
I'm
actually surprised, to be honest with you.
But it's not. The thing is, I don't think it's not like a lot of carats. If that makes sense.
It's the heaviest. It's the heaviest ring, diamond wise, carat wise.
So it's really depending on how big your hand is.
Let's put it this way. I was taking a look at some of the players that were wearing it. Literally, they're wearing it on their pinky, because if they wear it on any other ring, on any other finger, they're gonna have to spread out their fingers just so it could fit.
Yeah,
it's that big. It's that big. Damien says, "Damn it, never mind."
If you're more like an old lineman, that sucker still 50. It's gonna be bigger because your hand is bigger. Well, your fingers are bigger. So.
But listen, let's be honest. Every Super Bowl champion from here on out is going to make the ring bigger, badder, right, and they're going to come up with more creative designs. So you know what, Rams, and enjoy your ring and how special it is, because next year's Super Bowl winner, even if it's you, they're going to come up with another ring that's bigger, badder, more diamonds. Soon it's going to be one of those brass knuckle type rings where it's just going to fit your whole hand. It's not even going to be just a ring. It's going to be that big.
Yes.
You know, it kind of makes me wonder, what the hell did the USFL champions get? Did they get a ring?
It's gonna look like the Bears ring.
They probably look like the Bear. Yeah, the cubic zirconia. Buy that, buy that shit at the Aurora, whatever the hell that name is. Damien has to go ahead and take jabs at you, Coach. And say, hey, how's that Tampa Stanley Cup ring looking though?
Man, I don't care about that, man. It's touchdown crew. We talking about football. Fight it out. If you might would have said soccer, we would have let you slide. Fight that out.
Give us a ring, 813-699-5353. Go ahead.
But they are the champions.
They were.
I don't know who you like.
They were. They got their ass handed to them by the Avs, but they were.
They're better than who he got. Because if he's Chicago Bears, I hope he's not a Chicago. No, we ain't gonna get on that.
Blackhawks. You know, he's probably a Bulls fan. He's going to talk about his heyday with Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
What's wrong with the Bulls?
Yeah. Oh, here he goes.
Oh my God. All right. Hey, listen. Let's talk about fashion here. I think the Fashion Police need to get on the case right here, because we got some fashion to talk about. So the 2022 NFL season is going to be the first year since the dreaded one helmet rule was implemented. They've dropped it, and boy, do we got some looks coming your way. And I'm not talking about the Jets' brown-ass crap helmets or the Packers' no-logo helmets or any of these other crap helmets that they were, grandfathered in. No, we're talking about new metallic black helmet logos that are coming out. The Saints have a sick helmet that's coming out.
Yeah, that's nice too. Yeah,
Eagles are getting a little bit of an upgrade, even though they're bringing back their puke green color, but that's only for like a game, I think. The Cowboys are bringing them back. The you know what? Let's just go down right now. Now, here is what is happening. The Bengals, and I kind of like this. Bengals are going with an all-white helmet. Now,
let's go kill it.
The Bengals are an all-white helmet.
That one's slick.
That is nice. I wouldn't be surprised if they go ahead and stick with this helmet as their regular. The hell with the orange. This stuff is nice.
Now you can't do the white tiger, the white Bengal.
Yes.
Not every game. Not every game.
You gotta keep it special. You gotta want them on it.
Yeah, you gotta say, bring it back. And that white, look. Don't get me wrong.
Listen, that pops, man. Don't lie. That pops.
No. That's out of all the helmets that I looked at. That's the one. I like that one. I like the Saints, but
yeah,
when you have that white and black, it matches everything that they have.
Yeah, it really looks nice. It really does. So I'm very impressed with the Bengals helmet. And I think it just goes great with the other. If they go an all white color wash, man, that might be uniform of the year. I'm just saying. And that's just a plain white color wash with the Bengal stripes. The Bengal stripes just make the helmet. There is no other helmet in the world, because European, Chinese, there's football leagues all over the place that are playing American football now. The white Bengal stripe helmet is the world's best helmet. And I'll say that until somebody else gets another helmet that's out there, which I'm sure they will. Let's go to the Commanders. Now, the Commanders isn't, they're a new team, a new look.
Pretty much whole uniform on it.
Yeah, but they bring in an alternate back where they have a number on the side of the helmet. Now, I personally don't like to see the numbers on the side of the helmet. I personally think there needs to be a logo, or if you want to go Cleveland Browns, just a plain face with a stripe in the middle. I don't like the numbers on the helmet unless they're on the back where they just identify whose helmet it is. That right there, I think the side of the helmet needs to be the branding of the team.
But I like
the ones got the W on it.
Yeah, I like the ones with the W on it. The new the W branding. I like that. I'm okay with that. I don't think it's the greatest name or the greatest logo, but it's still a lot better than Washington football team. Okay. Yes, it's the Commanders. Kind of sucks. It really does. I think they could have done a better job with getting a name, but it's a name. We don't have to call them football team anymore. Thank God. But this is their alternate. Now, the regular one, they're still going to wear the regular colors they wore last year with just the W being branded on the side of the helmet. But this is the alternate black jerseys and uniforms that they're going to wear with the 93 in there. Now, the W will still be on. As you can see, it's not here, but it'll be on the front, on the crown of the helmet, which is weird, but it is what it is. Now, let's go to John's favorite team, John Monroe.
Oh, my gosh. Why was
John Monroe.
They didn't do nothing special.
They didn't do anything.
That's their Thanksgiving colors.
So they're bringing this jersey back for one game, and that's on Thanksgiving. They're bringing back the old style.
But don't they wear that all the time on Thanksgiving?
I thought they always wore this on Thanksgiving.
No, don't. They couldn't wear it the last 10 years because of the helmet rule.
Dang, it's been that. Oh, the jersey. They wore the jersey.
Sure, the jerseys maybe, but not the helmet. So they're
I'm about to
bringing
say, that's Brian. He ain't been out of the league. He ain't been there 10 years.
What are you talking about?
Who is that right there?
This is photoshopped, man. Come on. This is photoshopped.
It's the helmet. The helmet, I understand, but the jerseys, they always wore those.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they could always change the jerseys up. That's fine. But I'm talking about the helmet. I'm focusing on the helmet on this one because they're bringing back the white helmet with the old-fashioned star.
Oh, when they was winning playoff games.
Well, no, I can't remember that far. So, but that's what the Cowboys are doing. Well, with that, and they're only doing it for one game. They're only doing it for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
He just want to be in the news. I understand. He just want to be in the news.
Yeah, he won back-to-back for champion. Whatever. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. What the hell? They went from looking like a Bengals to looking like a zebra.
No.
What? Man. He's a hater, man. He's a hater.
Hey, but I will say this. I think what makes that white helmet looks nice, even though it's white and black and it goes with anything, it kind of symbolizes like you've actually seen a white Bengal before.
Yeah.
Like that goes into it too, because when you see one in real life, a white Bengal, you're like, ooh, you won't make it in the live, but you look good. I think so that kind of plays the part of it. So I like it. I like the white helmet. I think that's by far the best helmet. I like the Saints helmet. It's just I don't like the jersey.
Hold yourself there. We'll get to the Saints here, but Mike, yours is next. We're bringing in the Black Eagle helmet, which honestly, if you take a look at, it's just a darker version of their dark green helmets already anyway. So, but I kind of like that. It's just a fresh black look with the wing.
That's the part that gives me. It's like it's been 10 years. I know Brian Dawkins used to wear the black helmets.
Yeah. But they are bringing back.
Oh yeah,
Billy Green. I hate him. I think it's just so. Oh no, I listen. I'm not an Eagle fan, but I really like this look. The way the wing is now. I'm not talking about the color of the helmet or anything, but the way the wing is now, more 3 definition.
Yeah.
Than this. I'm sorry. I like that.
I want to see what you say about this dang Patriots snapping the football on the helmet.
Oh, hey, listen, I'm actually pumped with that. I'm actually pumped with that coming back.
Oh, it look like my
listen, it's a whole lot better than having some homophobe buccaneer holding the knife in his mouth. A little
Oh.
So you can laugh all you want. At least our uniform is coming back this year. You gotta wait another year. You gotta hope Brady comes back to wear a number 12 creamsicle.
What you talking about, man? We got 1,000 jerseys in Tampa. We looked at it, we realized how ugly it was. It's like, hey, it's time to switch the game up. We're like y'all keep that same stuff. Go ahead, show that football snapper.
Yeah, no. We got a couple more to go. We got a couple more to go before we do
You
that.
saved the worst for last.
I am saving the best for last. What are you talking about?
That's good. Hey, that's good. Put them last, and then we can run. We can run into the segment of talking about them more. Smart man.
Here's the Falcons helmet. They're bringing back their red look. They're also bringing back their old style jerseys too, as well. So they're bringing them back.
Ooh, that red killing it though.
I like the red. I wish they could put the red with the new Falcon though, not the old style. I like the red with the new Falcon. I wish they could do that. You know, keep the stripe in the middle of the helmet, but get the old. I'm not the old. I'm sorry, the new Falcon on a red helmet.
Either way, that red killing it. Ooh.
Yeah, I like the red. I like the red stuff with the Falcons.
Ooh, that red gonna look good with either jersey, the white or the black.
Yeah. John says Washington looks like a commie
logo.
whatever. Like I said, not into fashion, but the Eagles helmet looks sharp. Ooh, he actually says something.
Coming from a Cowboys fan, I love
What
it.
the hell? He's
I
saying
love
something.
it. Respect.
Yeah, I don't know how much he has really.
About the look. He's talking about the look.
Right. I got it. But yeah, I'm actually loading up some more pictures because I can only load up like 5, 6 at a time. So, but yeah, so you guys all dig the the Falcons red helmet.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, let me do this and almost done. Not share screen. All right, let's go to I get this moving here. So the Giants are coming out. They're bringing back their old retro. Now, I don't know about you. I kind of like this one better than the NY symbol on their helmet. I like I said, I don't know. Maybe I'm just old style like that. I kind of like the Giants instead of the NY. What do you think?
I never paid no attention to it because they suck. So
You're not talking about if they suck or not. Come on.
No, like when you said it, I'm like, oh, that's right. They did just have the NY on the side of their helmet. I always thought it was the Giants, to be honest with you. So
Really?
I just didn't. I don't. So not gonna lie.
Yeah, my God, horrible. That's horrible. Damien says that Falcons helmet kind of looks like the Bucks helmet. What? How?
That's a bird. They got a bird on the side.
I don't understand. How does it look like a Bucks helmet? I don't get that.
Bro, go. Don't look. Sometimes you don't have to slide. Everybody's coming over.
But we got to slide Jimmy. Damien, I'm sorry. We got to slide Damien. Come on now.
Man, I would say Damien call on, but we ain't got time for that right now.
No. Call on. We got 27 minutes. Go ahead and call in.
I'm not going to entertain. He said that looks like a Bucks helmet. It doesn't look nowhere near it.
The Panthers are coming back with an all-black look as well. Now, they're used to wearing the black uniforms. What about the black helmet, though?
I like it.
I like that look too. That's going to be hot as hell though when you're playing in god awful freaking heat. Have a black helmet, black jersey. I don't know, man. I like the look though.
You don't be thinking about that when you're playing.
No, I'm sure you don't. But I'm just saying. And let me get over here because this the one that I was not able to go ahead and do much of. And I apologize.
Oh.
You gonna play music when you show it to me?
No,
playing music. Shut up. Got it. Not for this damn game. Hell no.
Just when you thought we were
this
dead.
one here, I couldn't load up the whole picture.
Hey, Mike.
So this is the Jets all black uniform with their helmet.
Okay.
What do you think of going with green now to all black? Are we thinking the same thing like the Panthers, or is this, does this not do it for you?
It do.
It's hard to mess it all black, really. And I don't think they messed it up. I think, didn't they have a plane at one time? Didn't they have a jet on the helmet at one time?
Yeah.
That's old school.
They're nice.
What they did basically with the new logo, that with the green helmet and everything like that, the way that the wording is now is they took the old style logo and meshed it with the new logo. So instead of having like the whole football with the Jets on it, now they just read JETS across it, but no airplane and a stupid football right below it. So
And no New York. Okay.
They kind of merged the two things together. So
It's not bad. I mean, it's just for me. I love all black, and that one.
Yeah, black is a killer. Like
Yep.
every football coach in America wants black jerseys.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it, right?
Everybody wants that because they're nice. It has that mystique of death. Like
The intimidation factor. Like, here we come.
yeah.
Yep. Damien says the Jets are setting up like a funeral.
Yeah. We know they probably is. I'm ready for.
I actually like that. I actually like that.
Hey, you're hiding this one team's logo.
No, actually, I have a few more.
Mike, this is how it's gonna sound. Here we are, back old school. Don't have an OC or a DC, but we won Super Bowl.
He's dying to play that, isn't he?
We have 500 running backs.
And you know what? Probably all 500 are better than any of yours.
Oh,
especially 300-pound Leonard Fournette.
Oh, you
toppling in like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Oh yeah, you was trying to get him, and then Fournette looked around and said, "Oh no, I don't want to be here." Look at that logo. They got a man snapping the football.
Right.
Ready?
Let's talk about the Texans. Texans are going with a battle red look for their helmet on occasions, on certain games that they're going to play.
Hey, I like it, but again, it's the Texans. Like, so it doesn't. It's still like, oh, them nice, but it's like
the team that's wearing it's not the greatest.
Yeah, it doesn't pop. Because you like, okay, that's a good playout team, or oh, that's gonna look good on certain days. When I look at that, like, we ain't gonna play it against the Jaguars.
Yeah, hopefully
we're gonna bring the red out against the Jaguars, guys.
I hate to break it to you, but if they're playing against the Jaguars, I seriously, I like the Jaguars over the Texans right now. The Jaguars are loaded up, and everybody's talking about how great freaking Trevor Lawrence is doing in camp. So I'm dying to see if that all comes to fruition in Jacksonville. So, but they're killing it in Jacksonville, according to what I'm hearing.
Yeah, without a doubt. We already knew that.
Ooh, that wasn't it. This is what I meant. There we go.
Oh, there he is.
There we go.
There he is.
There's the old guy snapping the football.
Those look good.
That could be the worst logo ever.
No, really, the worst logo ever.
Tell me one word.
Like I said, the Bucko Bruce logo. I'm sorry. That just. I'm not saying it's the greatest logo ever, but it definitely ain't the worst. I'm sorry. It ain't the worst.
Like fear snapping the ball.
Hey, you proud of this logo, huh?
I'm a guy of old school. Like you see, I wouldn't mind seeing this logo, but I'm proud of the new logo. When it first came out, the new logo, I'm thinking, yeah, this is kind of cool. I'm digging it now. You know, we're moving on. But at the same time, as it's gone on, it's like, you know, when they came out with the AFL, when they were doing the whole throwback for the AFL, I'm thinking, oh, cool, yeah, I kind of miss these logos a little bit here. You know, you always have that nostalgia. Okay. But yeah, hey, listen, all these helmets and these jerseys were wanted back. I mean, even the creamsicle uniforms in the Bucks, they're wanting them back. They're, you know, obviously not to replace the current uniform, but you know, they want to see him again.
Yeah.
So, and listen, and you guys can go ahead and hit on me, hit on my team all you want. It's just it is the way it is.
Hey, no, stop. We would never hate on your team.
No, oh no, yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. That's okay.
We're gonna be honest with your team.
No, you're hating. Okay. I get it.
I mean, I like it. They did it right. You got a center and a running back holding the football.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what y'all do.
Exactly. That's what we do. That's what we do. Hater.
You
You're just a big hater. Honest to God, you're all big haters. But that's okay. That's okay. We love each other, though. We love each other here on the Touchdown Crew. Somewhat, maybe. All right, let's go ahead and we'll talk about the Patriots here because I know, Coach Bennett's getting he's getting a stiffy right now because he wants to talk about him.
No, never.
How about we have no defensive coordinator, we have no offensive coordinator, and the Saints have really no quarterback, but they got a football helmet. Kind of checking that out there. One thing I like about the Saints helmet is the stripe. It's not even a stripe. It's like the Ohio Buckeyes right there on the front, right all the way across the front to the back. It's all it's the Saints logo in miniatures all the way from the front to the back. And I like the black. You listen, I don't think I have any hate towards the teams that are bringing in the black helmets. Honestly, I think they're doing a really good job with the design. As you can see, the stripe goes to it narrows down in the back. But this here, listen, they have black uniforms that can go right with that helmet. So they're going to look really good. So, all right, there you go. There's the Fashion Police report here for the 2022 season. Now, I do not know if this is the end. I think any teams that were announcing throwbacks or alternate uniforms, I think they've done it by now. I don't think there's going to be any more additions onto it. But we're going to go ahead and give Coach Ben a little bit of time to go ahead and prop up his report on how bad my team sucks and how we have 700 running backs and how we have 500 coaches, but none of them actually have positions or positions that are important enough. And how our team has a guy snapping the football where the Bucs couldn't even do that in their first season. So we'll go ahead and take a small little break, about 30 seconds, and I promise you we won't be repeating it. And we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. 365, we making a plays. You talking the game, get you to the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety topics living the same. All presentation, sports information. Hitting the airways, taking the nation. Sport all plays, like working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. Whole sports all plays. Network. Whole sports all plays. Network. We on top of our game. Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays.
This is the Fox D Streaming Network. Register to come on our channel at foxdnetwork.com.
All right, we're back, everybody, and we're the Touchdown Crew here. We're on Facebook at tdc.asap, and we're also part of the ASAP Sports Network. You can find them on Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and, of course, online at www.asaptvnetwork.net. Now it's time for the Coach Bennett reality show, where he's going to have 15 minutes to talk about how bad my team sucks. And, Coach, go ahead. You're on there.
No. I'm not going to talk about how bad this sucks because we already know what they are. They are what we thought they are. Well, in my case, I do. One thing about it is when I heard it at first, hey, we're going to go positionless and we're not gonna name an OC or a DC. I was like, okay, that's cool, that's different. So then I got to thinking about it. On the opposite side, you have no one with any experience, so you don't know, and everybody's game plan, everybody's style is gonna be different. Every coach is gonna believe certain things. Like if you talk to an O-line coach, they're gonna tell you off top, let's run the football. I want to pound the football. You talk to a receiver guy, guess what he wants to do? He wants to throw a little bit. So it's gonna be offensively trying to figure out what fits what, and when the game's on the line, who's gonna make those calls. Now you flip it to the defense. Charles, can I ask you this? When the defense last year, who was the coordinator for the defense?
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were on a rant there. What was your question?
No, who was the defensive coordinator for the Patriots last year?
Oh, the hell if I know.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And
it was probably Steve Belichick or Gerard Mayo. One of those two.
And that's cool until what? Then all of a sudden the playoffs, where you have to make the decision when people have film on you. When they those are the questions that I have for them. When the games are close and are tight, you got to make those decisions. So now it's pretty much just gonna follow Belichick. And I think we got to the point to where everybody put Bill. Don't get me wrong, Bill won 6 Super Bowls. He's been there. He's done his thing. I will never ever take that away from him. He drafted one of the best quarterbacks of all time in the 6th round, and that guy
one of
because the only Jesus in cleats. He's the closest one. He's God's right hand man. If you want to get even deeper, but that's a whole nother story. He did it. He helped build, created the Patriot way. Now that he's gone, you're starting to see a lot of Bill's flaws. I've said it. You've seen it last year, and I just really think when you go positionless, no OC, no DC, now who's going to make those decisions? So now you're going to make the decision. Hey, we should run such. So you're going to learn you're going to study film on offense and defense, and know the offensive playbook and know the defensive playbook. Sure, if you want to do that, God bless you, sir. And that's it. I don't have, like I said, I just don't believe in it. You got to have an OC. You got to have a guy. There's a difference when the head coach say, hey, we need to run the ball right here. And he said, all right, yes, sir. Or, hey, we need to do this. Yes, sir. But then now you pretty much controlling on both sides. I can't see it happening. That's it, Charles.
Oh, okay. Just want to make sure. All right. So let's talk real quickly here, and want to go ahead and bring up here J.J. Watt. Hey, we don't know him from the Arizona Cardinals.
J.J. Watt. Question? That's cold-blooded.
Hey, he trying to get off them Patriots in a heartbeat.
Yeah. My apologies, Mike. Did you have something you wanted to add to Coach Bennett's little speech there, like his congratulatory speech?
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm reading into it. I think this is how I see it happening. I think Belichick gets in on the offense with the quarterback coach, Joe Judge, and they're going to work the offense, and he don't want to announce it because everybody going to say it's nepotism, but his sons run the defense.
Okay, cool. That's the only thing I'm looking at. I appreciate. Listen. We appreciate your input on all these subjects, whether how gratuitous or how constipated they may sound. We appreciate. 813-699-5353. Let's go ahead and talk about J.J. Watt. Like I mentioned, listen, we're going to go ahead and close the show on some good news here. J.J. Watt once again showed why he is named the NFL's Walton Plan Man of the Year back in 2017 through an interaction with a fan and his former team on social media on Wednesday night. A woman named Jennifer, who lives in Texas and is a Houston Texans fan, sorry to say, tweeted out that she was selling a pair of J.J. Watt sneakers and a one of Watt's Texans jersey to help her grandfather's funeral. Well, Watt went ahead and said, Jennifer went ahead and says, I have a pair of J.J. Watt's women's editions Reebok shoes, size 9, $60, wore them twice. They're great, blah, blah, blah. I'm selling my women's XL Texans jersey for $30. Anybody interested? Well, Watt responded about 20 minutes after that tweet was posted and told Jennifer to keep her stuff. He's going to help out with the funeral. J.J. Watt said on Twitter, don't sell your shoes and jersey. We'll help with the funeral. I'm sorry for your loss. Jennifer responded and said, I freaking love you, man. It's been a hard year for me. and this last month has been hard since the death. I wish I could tell you my story. Now, the exchange was blown up on Twitter as JJ's tweet had gotten more than 28,000 likes and more than 2,000 retweets. Jennifer, also at 12 News in Houston, joined JJ in sending out condolences. We'll keep you posted if JJ and Jennifer meet up so they can share the story. That's according on 12 News. JJ will join his Arizona Cardinal teammates at training camp starting next Tuesday. He was named Walter Payton Man of the Year back in 2017 after raising $37 million for victims of Hurricane Harvey.
Yeah, JJ. Hey, I don't care what nobody say. This
is man.
JJ in Houston is the man.
Yeah.
Like you can't say anything bad about JJ because he is one of the guys that's always trying to do what's best for his area. I have to give him credit for that. He's a great guy. He's a great human being. When Hurricane Harvey, he was the first one up. He talked to Drew Brees and saw what Drew Brees did, and he pretty much got us back going in the Houston area. He was out there helping knocking down houses and cleaning stuff out. So I give nothing but greatness because he is. When you can't say I don't care. He went to Arizona. You still can't say nothing bad about JJ.
No, absolutely not. No, it's not like when Brady left in New England, everybody hated Brady.
Yeah,
JJ. Listen, and people don't say anything about Ty Law or any of the or even I believe it was actually if I'm not mistaken, who the hell was that? Chandler Jones, because Chandler Jones did a lot of things in New England, so everybody still loves him. But anybody that does something in the community, dude, your roots are planted and they're there forever. And JJ just symbolizes what a great man he is, what symbolizes what a great person he is, just to go ahead and reach out. Because, hey, listen, funerals cost a lot of money. She was raising $90. I'm sure funerals got way more than $90, unless there's some life insurance covering it. But still, she has to be pretty hard up to go ahead and start selling her jerseys and shoes for $60 and $30 respectively. But yeah, JJ, man, he is the man there in Houston. So imagine if he ever came back. He doesn't have to come back. He doesn't have to. He's there. Like I said, his roots go deep in there. So wanted to go ahead and shout out to JJ, just showing what an awesome guy he is. Not only on the field, but off the field as well.
Yes.
Well, we got a few more minutes. One last thing I wanted to mention. Anybody have any comments on Jesse Bates? Apparently, he has no intention to report to training camp or play under the franchise tag. What are we thinking? Are the Bengals in trouble back there in the safety land, or do you think they're okay with Jesse?
Bye. Jesse's gonna show up week 10 because he needs to get a year under his belt so he can go back, either be a free agent or get franchise tag again. But since he already knew this anyway, because they weren't going to pay him $18-20 million, that's why they drafted 2 safeties in the first 4 rounds.
Right.
The number one pick was a safety. So out of all positions, because if you said it, what does Cincinnati need, they would say O-lineman. But instead, they got a safety. So, Jesse, you don't want to play for your money, $18-20 million, then don't. That's your choice. Yeah. I think it's dumb.
The people that they drafted, your opinion, what do you think? Do you think that they'll go ahead and move on pretty smoothly, or do you think they're going to struggle back there?
Well, it's the secondary. So one thing about it is, and Mike can vouch for this too. Defense always start out slower than offense. No, I'm sorry. It's
the other way.
My bad. I'm thinking defense is fine. One thing about it, as a safety, all you got to do is make sure you have the communication, that the corner knows what we're doing it, and it's just communication wise for them. Other than that, they're fine. It's a freestyle. Not a freestyle, but if you're in the zone, you got an area to cover. If you're in man, hey, that's my man, that's my focus. Or if I'm in the box to stop the run, my focus is to stop run and then drop it to an area. So it's easier for them than anything. So, like I said, they'll be fine, man. Since he's gonna be fine in the secondary.
All right, Coach Mike.
I agree with him 100%. The secondary, and if you just know, if I F up, don't let nothing get behind me at safety, you can't get in trouble. But defense is a whole lot easier than grabbing the offense. The offense comes along a little bit later than the defense. So it's an easier replacement at safety than it is at O-line. possibly D-line.
Right.
These are a whole lot more easier to replace.
All right. And, Damian went ahead and shout out, what are you all thoughts quickly about the USFL and XFL teams? Well, not XFL, but USFL players actually being signed here. A couple of them have already signed it with the NFL squads.
Well, that's what you expect. That's what you wanted. This was your debut. This is for you to be seen, because sometimes you, odd reasons, you get missed. You get missed out, or you went to the wrong team that was already loaded. Because a lot of these guys, if you really think about it, they were on the NFL roster at one point. They was on the training camp, or they was on the practice squad.
Right.
So now it's just like, hey, look at me now. I'm improved, and like teams need guys. Shoot, go back to it. I don't know. You take a safety that might have shined in the XFL. Since he might say, hey, Bates, you want to sit at home? Look, you giving a guy an opportunity to play.
Mm-hmm. All right. Hey, Mike, any closing words on that one?
Nah, that's it. I agree.
All right. Hey, listen, go ahead and ramp up your closing speeches right now. We'll go ahead and start with Mike. Mike, any final words for you to say for those fine folks?
Always. Hey, Jalen, prove me wrong. Jalen Hurts, prove me wrong. Super Bowl champs, Philly Eagles.
Oh, my God. Go Cowboys. That's all I got to say. Coach Bennett, what you got to say?
Hey, real quick, man. Hey, enjoy your weekend, man. Enjoy your family. Like I said, it's crazy. I had a kid passed away. It was in a motorcycle accident this week. And then you talk about JJ Watts helping. Enjoy your family, man, because you just never know. So always call people, tell them you love them. Get that quality time. Don't go back and just, I wish I could have, should have.
Yeah, true. But it sucks to think that way, though. It really does. But yeah, man, like you said, man, enjoy the time you got with your family. If you're around them, give them a hug. Make sure before you leave the house, make sure you give your loved ones a kiss, just to let them know you care about them and you love them. Don't ever leave the house mad. Don't ever go to sleep mad.
Yeah.
I learned that the hard way. That's it, folks. We out. When we come back to you next Sunday, it will be that week where we start the NFL season with the Hall of Fame game that Thursday next week.
Yes, sir.
It's almost here. It is almost time for the NFL. Stay cool, everybody, and enjoy your Saturday. We'll see you next week.
All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. 365, we making up plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety, topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. In the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, like working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays.